Getting very windy. Bread very cheap, 78 yen. I think normal price should be about 160 yen. Good size. Be all right for toast. Is this woke bullshit happening in other countries? Who is there? Speak now or forever hold your boobies. Too high. %28 grapefruit. So last night, a few nights ago at the Liquor Mountain, they were giving like sample bottles of a tequila from Texas called maybe Tito or something. And so last night I had it. It was quite good. It was like 180 m or 150 m. It's very sunny and windy at the moment. Oh, really? I don't usually drink Suntory beer. Last night in the supermarket, the Corona was 190 yen. Is it proper beer? Well, people are always saying that Budweiser is too close to beer, but it's actually stronger than most British beer. In Sheffield, where I'm from, they used to make beer for the men when they come out of the furnaces, because it was a steel city, and they made a special beer that, you know, to quench thirst. Now, sometimes they like these guys to drink about 10 pints after the shift. I think I've only had, I can't remember drinking Budweiser. I think I've drunk it, but not a lot. I think when I was staying in America, I used to drink Coors, I think, on draft. Can you remind me? I don't know if you told me where you're from, mate. Where are you from and which part of Japan are you staying? I might go over to the next town, not far away from me, and get a Pizza Hut that just opened up. I had a deep pan pizza from Pizza Hut a couple of weeks ago. It was quite nice. Fuck, I'll never go to Domino's again. Something's Hangaku at Joyful, but I can't figure it out. Come on, guys, 5 people. Kiss. Hey, Paul. All right, Paul. Did you have a pint? Did you go out last night and have a pint? How much was it? How much does a bag of crisp? How much is a bag of crisp in UK now? So I guess this is about 50 pence. £6 a pint. Yeah, that's fucking more than expensive than in Japan. So the present rate, that's like 1,000 yen. That's 1,000 yen a pint. That's fucking expensive, isn't it? 1,000 yen for a fucking pint. 1,000 yen, put another 600 yen to that. You can drink for fucking 2 hours. But are they proper beers? Because here you can get beer that's not proper beer. It's called Happoshu. I think it's like a liqueur that's turned into beer. Went up 60 quid. So how much is it now? This is cheaper. Mine was cheaper to go. That sounds all right. I think it was for 13,000 yen. So that's 100 quid. That's 100 quid for the year. £297. I don't think I would drive. I've got my driving license from when I was like fucking 18, 19 years old. I think it runs out in another 4 years. And it's somewhere in the house, but I can't find it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the old green, license. Yeah. So then the license has lasted for 50 years. Probably most people died before the license ran out. Hang on, I'm just gonna have a piss. Oh. I'll pull me off of it's running down my leg. Just started watching a new series on Netflix, The Diplomat. That looks all right. I just took away some stuff from her for a mate, mainly wood, bit of steel. I would love a sweet pudding with steak and kidney. Fucking hell, man! You should wonder. There should be shops just selling that steak and kidney pie, and a suet or with a brown crust. Well, there can't be a lot of weight in one of those, can there? How much do they cost? And what they're doing is sniffing this canister. When I worked at Telecom, there was a boss there called, what was his fucking name now? But his nickname was nitrous oxide. I used to take my boxer to work, and he fucking grassed me up. You see 1,000? Well, how much we just weigh them in a steel? Yeah, I've heard that before, hippie crack. And is it supposed to make you laugh or something? I don't know if my young mate is taking the truck tonight to load it up with steel. I hope he is. Glum. Yeah, governments don't give a fuck about the people, do they? Like in Japan, you know, they're repairing all they're repairing all the bridges now. You know, it's just so there's no accident. I think in Japan, you know, the government actually cares for and looks after the people better than they do in fucking UK or America. Or maybe it's the kids' meal that's half price. But I think in England now you can't get cash in hand, can you, for scrap? You've got to have a bank account. Stop them fucking thieving bastard gypsies. But I'm just as bad. I think I should do more house clearances. I still haven't fucking sorted out stuff from one I did 2 years ago. As I've seen that fly tip and it's fucking disgusting. When I was working in London, I work on this estate. I was working for this Japanese company, and I said to this guy Gerald, "What's happening with all the fucking bollards and everything?" He says, "This is 1994." He says, "This is to stop all the fly tippers on the weekend." And it showed you something. They've earned a fucking £1 million and more from these fucking things. And they got fined by the fucking judge like a few £100 or something like that. It's a fucking ridiculous. I got rid of some stuff at a warehouse, and I was paying like 20 yen a kilo, so that was quite cheap. But could you still pay? Even if you paid, I can't go to the local tip because they know me. I'd pay, but they won't let me go. So I had to let my young mate take the stuff. Because I'd pay to, I do pay now, but in small amounts. So I pay like 80 yen per kilo. But that's just for like awkward stuff or stuff I can't break up or something like that. When I lived with my auntie and uncle, they lived at the local tip was at the bottom of their street, and they fucking did a job on his insurance car. They did a fucking job on it, and they put it into this tip, set it on fire, shoved it downhill, and then they found out it wasn't insured because the nephew or the son-in-law had got a previous fucking a previous fault with his insurance or something, criminal record or something, and so they fucking burnt the car for nothing. Yeah, there's just no common sense with people. That type of thing. Usually, the government makes a decision. I think it was in Greece. What they said that if your number plate ended in a like an even number, you could only use it on certain days, and so all the even numbered cars would use it on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or something like that. And then the uneven numbered cars would use it Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, whatever. But all they did is they just bought another fucking car, with an opposite number. But if you got in the family, it's no problem. Because, people will just always think a way around it. If you give people a problem, they'll think a way around it. All right, Murray, a long time. Just a bit further on here, there's some. They're about 5 meter, like conduit for like air ducting. But they're really long, but they don't weigh too much. They've been there years. What's the topic? Waste rubbish. And the pit gypsies in England throwing it fucking all over the place. I ain't had no baked beans for ages. I've got to go and get some baked beans. What are diner rods for cleaning the drains? Yeah, I've got some. What these things were, they were related to large antennas, for apartment buildings. But and inside it was like brass, stainless steel, aluminum. But they had a lot of brass on them. But there was like a small brass tube with like a fucking plastic insulator inside. Fucking right pain in the arse. Yeah, but probably this plastic would just melt all over the brass. And I don't really want to fuck about like that. So I just put it, what's it called over here is like, it's called zapping, which means all materials. So you could get something that is like steel, brass, copper, electricity, and then you get one price. But now that price has just gone up. It's 20 yen per kilo now. So you can throw all sorts in it, like electronics, gas ranges, wire, aluminum. Getting tired here. I've got a futon at the warehouse now and a little duvet. Zapping, got zapped. Yeah, there was no. There was one case here of two guys trying to steal the fire alarm, the bell that's on the public climbing frame. So someone climbs the frame and then they ring the bell for the fire brigade. But there was two guys did it, and one of them fucking fell down, killed himself. So the other just waited for the police to come. But the solid copper, these bells are like 70 kilos. Fucking nodded off, didn't they? Oh. Oh dear. What did he kill himself? What did he killing himself, was he? Have a good day, pal. You, Murray, I'm going to get off, pal. I'm falling asleep here. Take care, pal. Thanks. Tune in next time. Bye-bye.